There are, as you know, many victims of the pandemic. There's the human toll, thousands of lives, millions and millions of jobs lost. Well, now COVID's wrecking ball is crushing America's ticket to upward mobility. A college education. Some U.S. universities say they will go bankrupt if they cannot reopen in the fall. But let's get to a company that is smack in the middle of all of this. Chegg, publicly traded educational technology company that rents and sells online textbooks and provides online homework help and courses, mainly for college students, but also high school. The stock is up 60% quarter to date as online education skyrockets in the time of the pandemic. Let's bring in Chegg CEO Dan Rosensweig. And forgive us, Dan, we're all geeked up about the SpaceX launch. I know that you know Elon Musk, having been one of the stars of Silicon Valley yourself. It's a big day, I'm sure, there as well, right? Is that what people are talking about?
It's a big day. Elon, I met Elon back when he was founding Zip2. So I've known Elon for a long time. And he is as great as everybody thinks he is. And look, this is a big step, not just for Elon, but for America. And space and exploration. And these are the things that make our country great. So I'm super excited. And as soon as I'm off, I'm going to go back to watching it.
Yeah, reigniting the dream of space. I know we got one eye on that and the president's touring. We've got one eye on you, and what a rockin' business you have had, not just quarter to date, but year over year. I remember way back in the day when you were starting Chegg and you were heading it up. I have to ask you right now what the pandemic has been like for you as we now watch some of the smaller, more liberal arts colleges around the nation who don't have huge endowment funds say that they may go under. What does that mean to a company like you and to how you feel about students in this day and age?
Well, look, we're a student-first company, and Liz, you've been a follower and a fan, so thank you, of the company for 10 years now. And, you know, we always believed when we set out to do this that more people were going to have to learn more often. They were going to do it online, that it had to be less expensive. It had to be more personalized, more on demand, and be supportive and put the student first. And so Chegg's company now is just a completely online platform that puts the student first. We help them with homework help. We help them learn things, master the subject, get an internship, think about their future in terms of how to get a job. And we'll just keep adding services. So we're in a very good position because more people are going to have to learn more often, where, you know, the unfortunate part of the pandemic is, of course, the deaths, which are frightening, being a New Yorker, and then the effect on small businesses. But to your point on education, colleges are small businesses. There's about 4,500 to 5,000 of them. They work independently. You have the giant state schools. You have the really wealthy schools. And then you have over half the colleges which may go bankrupt if they cannot get tuition revenue, get on-campus revenue. They don't have big endowments. And so the scary part is they're going to be doing everything they can and trying to be as safe as they can, but there's an imperative for them to reopen. So that's risky.
The whole thing is often prohibitively expensive, and tuition, as I've been watching it over the years, has jumped much higher than the rate of inflation. This is really quite horrifying, but what you guys have done is made it a little more palatable. You know, we wanted to show people the cost differentiation between whether, if you were to buy a basic textbook, college textbook, you know, Econ 101, Biochemistry 101, what that cost is, the list cost for, as we said, Principles of Microeconomics, 8th edition, $249. Your rental price, $21.49. Buy it new, $130.99. Use $60. I'm going with you, and I see that 2.9 million subs you have now, up 35% year over year. Where do you go from here?
It's actually become bigger than that. So we have two parts of our business, which is the textbook rental business, which we invented, which has been detrimental to the publishing industry, but phenomenal for students. And the first thing we did was break the backs of the cost of paying for textbooks, which was ridiculous. I mean, we're on the 8th edition. It's not like these things have changed much since the 2nd edition, but it allows them to sell new books. So we replaced all of that concept with both online textbooks and textbook rental. Our real business, though, is the online homework help, which we haven't raised the prices in 10 years. It's $14.95 a month. A student can master. They can get step-by-step solutions. They can get expert Q&A. They can get live tutoring for as little as 50 cents a minute on any subject for as little as they want or as long as they want. They can watch 50,000 videos. We are helping students who don't have the support that wealthy students have get the education they deserve and they need, and it's only $14.95 a month. And as you pointed out, we were growing 32% a year.
Okay.
First quarter ended up 35% a year. Second quarter, we're predicting it's going to be over 45% a year.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Well, Dan, we wish you luck. We like disruptors, and we know that there is a disruptor whom you're friends with that is right now probably chewing his nails.
Yeah,
Thank you, Dan Rosensweig of Chegg.